All right, so you want to know about Pictory? Huh. Seems like
Yeah.
everybody's talking about turning text into video these days. We've got articles and reviews and tutorials. Oh my. Like they're trying to use up all the internet's bandwidth with videos. But hey, that's what we're here for, right? We've gone through all this stuff so you don't have to. And we've got a real video marketing expert here to help us break it all down. So let's start with the basics. Pictory says they can make really professional quality videos super fast, even if you've never, edited a video before in your life. And it looks like they're doing pretty well. Like over 10 million videos have been made on their platform already.
Wow, 10 million, that's impressive. I think it shows that people really need this kind of tool. Everyone knows video is important now, but the old way of making videos, it's just too hard and takes too long for a lot of people. Pictory is definitely making things easier, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. And one of the things that's really cool is how easy they make it to create videos. Right? So think about it. You've got all this written content you've already made. Blog posts, newsletters, maybe even those super long meeting notes you're always writing. What if you could just turn all that into videos?
That's actually a really smart move. It's called repurposing content, and it helps you reach way more people.
Repurposing, I like it. So you're meeting your audience where they already are scrolling through their phones,
Yeah.
looking for something quick and interesting. And video is perfect for that. Oh, and speaking of quick and interesting, they have this text to video thing. And it's exactly what it sounds like. You paste in your text and bam, video. No more messing around with complicated editing software or watching hours of YouTube tutorials to learn how to fade things in and out. Remember that time I tried to make a video for my blog post about, well, it's not important. Let's just say it was a total disaster, haha.
Oh, I've been there.
I spent way more time trying to figure out how to fix the audio than I did writing the actual post.
That's the best part about Pictory. It takes care of all the technical stuff, so you don't have to stress about it. You just focus on what you want to say, and Pictory takes care of making it look good.
Exactly. And you don't even need to hire a fancy voiceover artist or anything, which, trust me, you don't want to hear me try to do voiceovers. They have AI voices that can read your script for you.
Yeah.
I was playing around with them earlier, and they're honestly pretty good, surprisingly real sounding.
AI voices have come a long way. It's amazing. This kind of technology used to cost a fortune. Only big studios could afford it. Now anyone can use it. It's pretty cool, actually.
Okay, get ready for this. This next feature is where things get really interesting. Pictory can turn, get this, URLs, like web addresses, straight into videos. So say you find a really awesome article online and you want to tell your team about it. Instead of just sending them the link, you can just use Pictory to turn that article into a video. Way more engaging, don't you think?
Definitely. And think about all the things businesses could do with that. Imagine making a video about a product right from its webpage. Or a teacher using it to turn a boring article into a cool lesson with pictures and narration and everything.
That's a great idea. And it's not just about making things look fancy, it's about making things easier to understand too, right? Video can make it easier for people to learn, especially if they prefer to learn visually, or if they have trouble reading, giant blocks of text.
Totally. It's good for everybody. And if you're wondering if people actually like Pictory, the answer is a big yes. All the reviews are super positive, and it's not just one type of person using it either. It's marketers, teachers, YouTubers. Everyone seems to love it.
I even saw one review that called it the Swiss Army knife of video creation. I mean, who doesn't love a Swiss Army knife?
It just shows you how versatile it is. It's not just a one-trick pony. It can do a lot of different things, and that's why it's so useful for so many different people.
So I think it's safe to say that we're both pretty impressed with Pictory so far, but we've only just scratched the surface. There's still so much more to explore, so stay tuned for the next part of our deep dive. We'll be diving even deeper into this video creation powerhouse, so don't go anywhere.
Welcome back. Ready to jump back into Pictory? It really is an amazing tool.
Oh yeah, we've seen how it can turn text and even those URLs into videos, but there's still more. And speaking of more, let's talk branding. I know you're all about that strong brand identity, and it seems like Pictory gets it too.
For sure. Making videos look good is important, but it's not just about that, right? It's got to match your brand. You want people to see your video and immediately know it's you. And Pictory gives you everything you need to do that. Custom logos, color palettes, fonts, the whole shebang.
It's like having your own little design studio right there in your browser. No need to hire some expensive designer. You can do it all yourself.
Exactly. And, sometimes you have a really long video, maybe a webinar or a presentation, and you want to share the highlights on social media. Well, guess what? Pictory's got you covered there, too.
Oh yeah, the video highlights. I love that feature. It's like having a little video editor elf who goes through and picks out all the best parts for you.
Haha, exactly. And that's another example of how Pictory uses AI to save you time and energy. Can you imagine trying to do that manually? Going through an hour-long video and trying to find all the best bits? Oh, no thanks.
Definitely not. Okay, so speaking of time savers, let's talk captions. You always say how important it is to make content accessible. And Pictory's got automatic captioning.
Which is amazing. And it's not just convenient, it's essential these days. Think about all the people who watch videos without the sound on, or who might have trouble hearing. Captions make sure everyone can enjoy your content.
That's so true. And captions are good for SEO too. Google loves them. It's like you're sprinkling little keywords all over your videos, making them easier for people to find.
Exactly. You're making your content more accessible and easier to find. It's a win-win. Oh, and speaking of making things easier, Pictory can also summarize long videos for you.
You mean like if you have a video that's, say, an hour long, Pictory can make a shorter version with just the main point?
Exactly. Perfect for, like, educational videos or internal company stuff, when you just need to get the key information across quickly.
That's super useful. Okay, so we've been talking about all the great things Pictory can do, but I gotta ask, just to play devil's advocate here, is there anything you think they could improve? Or maybe something you'd like to see them add in the future?
That's a good question. Every tool can always get better, right? One thing I'd love to see is more integration with other platforms. They already work with some popular tools, but it would be great to see even more connections.
Yeah, like being able to upload your Pictory videos directly to, like, your social media or your website.
Exactly. That would be so convenient. And maybe some more advanced editing features for people who really want to get creative with their videos. But honestly, for most people, what Pictory offers is already more than enough.
So it's not perfect, but it's pretty close. Should we wrap up part 2 here and move on to the really important stuff, like pricing and that cool partnership they have with 11 Labs?
Sounds good to me. Let's do it.
Okay, welcome back. We're on the last part of our Pictory deep dive. We've seen all the amazing features, turning text into video, adding captions, all that good stuff. But let's be real. The question everyone's thinking is, how much is this going to cost me? And I know you're all about finding tools that are, like, powerful but don't break the bank.
Absolutely. And Pictory actually has options for everyone. They have a free trial, so you can try it out before you decide if you want to pay. And their paid plans are, like, really flexible. You can choose the one that has the features you need and fits how many videos you're going to make.
So it doesn't matter if you're just starting out with video or if you're already a pro, there's a plan for you.
Yeah.
Oh, and you work with a lot of teams, right? They have a team plan too, don't they?
They do. And it's perfect for teams who need to work together. Everyone can share projects, assign tasks, and collaborate easily. No more sending files back and forth or trying to figure out who has the latest version.
That sounds way better than how my team usually works. Haha.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of things that make life easier, let's talk about Pictory's partnership with 11 Labs for AI voices. Remember how we were talking about those realistic AI voices earlier? I'm still kind of blown away by them, to be honest.
Yeah, 11 Labs is doing some seriously impressive stuff. They have this huge library of voices, all different accents, different languages. It's like having a voice actor from every country in the world just waiting to work on your project.
It's incredible. And with Pictory's integration, you can just, like, drop those voices right into your videos. No need to spend hours recording yourself or pay a ton of money for a professional voice actor.
Exactly. It makes your videos sound so much more professional. And it's a great option for people who, maybe aren't comfortable using their own voice. Or if you just want to mix things up and try something new.
I love it. Okay, so before we officially say goodbye, let's do a quick recap of what we've learned. We've talked about so many features, but I want to highlight that text-to-video magic one more time. Just imagine, you have all these blog posts or newsletters just sitting there, and with Pictory, poof, they can all become videos.
It's such an easy way to reuse your content and get it in front of more people. And let's face it, sometimes reading a long article can be, well, a little boring. Videos make information much easier to digest, and they're just more fun to watch.
Plus, they're perfect for people like me who have, what's the word? Short attention spans,
Yeah, sometimes we need a little visual excitement to keep us focused, right?
It's exactly. And the best part is, you don't need any fancy video editing skills. Pictory handles all the technical stuff, so you can just concentrate on your message. So if you're ready to dive into the world of easy video creation, where your words magically turn into engaging videos, head over to Pictory's website. That's tiny.cec/Pictory63. Super easy to remember.
You never know, you might just discover a hidden talent for video making. Maybe you'll be the next big YouTube star. Who knows?
You never know. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Pictory. We'll see you next time.